Sometimes I struggle walking the thin line between sounding stupid and being stupid. Where sometimes I ask a question and it sounds kind of like, oh, he's just playing around that he doesn't know this. And it's like, no, I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'll hide behind the mask of like, oh, of course I know.
Of course.
I'll do something similar like that where I'll pretend to be stupid and someone won't realize that it's a joke, but instead of like, I feel like it would then insult their intelligence to reveal that it was a joke. So I'll just pretend to be stupid and that I didn't know this thing all along. Mm-hmm. Is that psychotic?
No, it's being very socially aware.
But I look like an idiot then.
Yeah, but so
I think most people you encounter in life are actually stupid.
Mm.
You know, and I don't think that's an insult. I think people think stupid is an insult. It's not.
What if 90% of people are just sandbagging and they're all really, really smart?
That's funny.
but everybody is so socially walking on tiptoes that they're afraid of making somebody else look stupid.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone's just so culturally conscious and aware in this country.
I don't know about that.
That's very stereotypically American. We're all socially aware and understanding of people's feelings.
I think, honestly, being able to verbalize that, I think, puts you in the top 1% of Americans.
Oh, no.
In a good way.
In a good way. Yeah, finally, I can be good at something. Instead of being good at having a lot of money, I can be good at having a lot of feelings.
Wahoo!
It's the Edge of Talking podcast, the podcast about topics where we attempt to discuss the topic or not. My name is Ian.
And my name is Norton.
And my name is Fred.
And you may have noticed that Hank is not here today.
Fuck that guy.
I have crossed him off of the art for this week's episode.
Big red X.
And instead, our friend Norton is here.
Oh, that's right. We're back.
Big blue circle over your face.
Wow.
Big blue circle? What's the blue circle for?
Well, it's not a red X. It's Hank's X out this.
Yeah, but if you put the X to cover up the face, the blue circle would also cover up the face.
Well, we're focusing in. It's like a microscope on
oh, are you saying it's an open
face.
circle?
Yeah,
like
open circle. Yeah,
you're talking like PlayStation.
Yeah, it's like a circle. Yeah,
like live in your world, play in ours.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember that advertising campaign? Oh, it's one of the great ads. They had David Lynch doing PlayStation 2 advertising in the UK, and he was just presenting completely outlandish scenes. Like there's one of them where like a baby doll has its eyes like spread open, and it's being forced to watch gameplay footage.
Oh my God.
The beginnings of Let's Play videos.
And it's funny because David Lynch probably never even touched a video game in his entire life. He was too busy making strange movies and smoking cigarettes.
As a normie's idea of the YouTube atmosphere.
Did you just call David Lynch a normie?
Yes.
That's crazy. That is a crazy thing to say.
Anybody who doesn't play video games is a normie.
I thought normies played games.
Yeah, that's a normal thing to do now.
I thought you were like an abnormie if you didn't play games. That's what I call people who aren't normal.
I guess gaming has just ingratiated itself into every aspect of life. I did just go to a 50,000 person video game convention.
Imagine the smell.
It smelled like soap. It was very nice.
What kind of soap?
It was like, I was going to say lavender, but it wasn't. It's
lavender.
Like, it's like that pungently clean smell. So
like, not bleach?
Not bleach. It's like
isopropyl alcohol.
No. It's some kind of flower. I want to say like cherry blossom, but
it smelled like the beautiful sakura flower.
Yeah.
There's a couple of flowers. That doesn't really narrow it down, Chief.
Cherry blossom.
You know what it probably smelled like? It probably smelled like that, is it like a Vietnamese pear? It's that tree that smells like rotting fish.
Not the durian.
No, you just reminded me of the cum tree.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's the Vietnamese pear or like the Sumatran pear.
They're all over Colorado. My sister's fucking sick of those things. It's so annoying.
Do they smell like skunk cabbages? Do you know what those are?
Yeah, it's the white. They're actually about to start flowering soon.
Oh, mine are. They're already going.
So you walk outside your door and you have this sweet smell of just stench.
I live in a swamp, sir.
Oh my god,
Yummy.
Those pear trees though, they're meant to attract flies.
Oh.
That's why they smell like that. So they smell like rotting flesh to attract flies. Like who the fuck decided to plant these all over the U.S. in every major city? Like why did this happen?
They're pretty. I saw them in a catalog and like, oh, let's spend $100,000 of the city's budget on that. It'll be fine.
I did watch a guy on YouTube make ice cream using the fruit from that tree, and he didn't make a very good face. He said it was all right, but he didn't make a very good face.
He was just saying that for his own.
I guess the fruit is slightly better than the flowers. If you try to make ice cream using the flowers, it's a fucking miserable pile of rotting human flesh smelling ice cream.
Are there good ice creams made from other flowers? Or can you make ice cream of petals?
You can make an orange blossom ice cream.
You can absolutely make some banger flower ice creams. I've seen a lavender one as well.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah,
They're an acquired taste, but you know.
Maybe it smelled like ice cream at PAX, and you miscalculated that as cleanliness smell.
No. It was definitely soap. What was the ice cream? What was the ice cream that we had at your wedding dinner?
Oh, there was a basil ice cream.
Basil ice cream. Yeah, that was good. That was some good shit.
When we tried that, the chef was saying, "You got to try the basil ice cream." We were kind of like, and he goes, "I made it myself." He's like, "It impressed me, and I'm hard to impress."
Wow.
Okay. We tried it, and it was paired with his olive oil cake, which was also fantastic.
Great combo.
Yeah,
that dude knew what he was doing.
I remember your wedding like it was yesterday, Ian.
Oh no! I'm sorry. It must have gotten lost in the mail. Oh my god! What's that sound? Shenanigans.
Yeah, we got up to so much shenanigans at Ian's wedding, man. Oh man, it was crazy. You should have been there.
Shenanigans. Sorry, I had to skip it. You know.
I don't know if anyone else had this experience while looking for content for this episode, but I could not escape St. Patrick's Day. If you look up Shenanigans online, you just get hit in the face with green beer and a bar calling itself Shenanigans for the day.
Yep.
Just really silly, stupid shit. I
got all April Fool's stuff.
Did you?
Yep, and Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh, we love... if we love any president on this show, it's Lyndon B. Johnson. I hope he's doing all right.
Isn't he very dead?
Well, I haven't heard anything from him or about him since the last time.
Yeah, nobody's talked about him since the last time they talked about him, right? So.
Yeah, since that car thing where he drove his car into the river and floated it around and scared that guy.
Good thing it was a duck boat.
That was a shenanigan.
Absolutely.
He was up to something.
But I do think, while researching for this, I think Shenanigans and Dastardly, like, there's a little bit of crossover in that Venn diagram. I feel a little guilty keeping them in this proximity to each other, but, you know.
You did just talk about paring down the list a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all right. We already announced it, so.
Yeah. Sometimes some topics are too similar, we find out. And maybe it's not because of the topic. Maybe it's because a certain somebody brings things that are completely unrelated to that topic that are actually a different topic.
Oh, like who?
Oh, who could say?
Oh.
It's certainly not me or Ian.
No. It's probably not you because you haven't been on the show before.
It's true.
Longtime fan, though, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Longtime listener, first time caller.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. First time speakers. First time you've ever spoken before. I'm so proud of you.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, you broke your vow of silence just to be here tonight.
How'd I get so fluent? That's crazy.
Fred, you know what? Why don't we go with you?
What? That's wild and crazy. I never start. Oh, no, that's not true.
You do start sometimes.
I start sometimes.
How dare you say you never start?
You never pick me to start the podcast.
You're my favorite co-host.
Oh.
I thought you had a story. An anecdote, as it were.
I do. So I have a... Do you guys want to hear a real life other person shenanigan? I guess they're both real life. I don't know why I said that. Other person shenanigan or me shenanigan?
Oh, a you one.
I want to hear a you shenanigan, and then you should very slowly let the other one slip through the episode. Like, why not talk about it? And then just go right into it.
I had a nickname as a child.
I had a nickname in high school, too. You know what it was?
What was it?
It was Norton.
Fuck. No, my nickname was Freddie Five Rocks. This was preschool. I want you guys to guess why my nickname was Freddy Five Rocks.
Because you could fit 5 rocks in your foreskin.
Close.
Close. What's close to that? You put them in your ass?
All right, maybe 5 rocks in your mouth.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really the only orifice that could fit in the arc from your ass.
You can put them in your nose, your ears.
Oh, they're really like pebbles. That's a pebble. It's not a rock.
Did you put pebbles in your mouth, or did you put rocks in your mouth?
I mean, I was, preschool.
We talking golf ball?
Probably like gravel playground size pebbles. So not like big, but not small enough to like sift through a sifter or anything. You
talking like 1/2-inch gravel?
Sifter?
Half inch, maybe like quarter inch. Because I was really young.
So not pea stone.
No, a little bit smaller than peas. Probably like fava bean.
Smaller than peas? That's smaller than 1/4 inch.
Fava bean.
Fava bean size.
That's pretty big. Never mind.
Norton, you work in a kitchen. How big is a fava bean?
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I've ever worked with a fava bean before in my life.
Wow.
Fava beans and a nice Chianti.
A what?
Isn't that the movie quote?
Who said that? What movie is that from?
Hannibal Lecter or something?
Hannibal Lecter?
I got nothing for you.
If you said Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, I would have believed you.
That's a quote from me, actually, right now. No, so I was found with 5 rocks in my mouth on the playground.
By whomst?
By the teachers. Couldn't tell you why they were there. Couldn't tell you how many I swallowed before they found me.
You swallowed a rock?
I have no idea.
Are you like a dog?
Were you like unconscious when they found you?
No, I was just playing on the playground. They walked over and they saw I had like swallowing something around in my mouth. And they said, "Open your mouth," and they found 5 rocks in there. And
were you one of those kids who would have died if you were unsupervised for 10 minutes?
My parents would say yes, because I was always the kid on a hike that they would warn not to go near the edge. Like, oh, there's an edge over there. Just be careful. Like, don't walk over there. Don't fall off the ledge and kill yourself. I'm like, yeah, I know there's a ledge there. And then I would trip near the edge and almost fall off and kill myself. I know is my cousins that aren't cousins always quote me because I said that like a million times.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean your cousins who aren't cousins?
Like family friends that aren't, they were basically cousins. We hung out so often, but they weren't related to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you had excommunicated the whole part of your family. No. That's awesome.
There is actually a faint Native American heritage, like 6 generations previously, that my great grandmother, when asked about, said, "We don't talk about that."
What is 2 to the 6th? I think that's like 128. Are you telling me you're like less than 1% Native American?
I don't know. We know that there's some kind of Native American relations in the family that
we don't know where, we don't know when,
exactly,
but it might have happened.
And my great grandmother may have been directly related to it, or it was like her mother or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
You know, my grandmother has the same story.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, I think your great grandfather was 1 part Micmac Indian.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like, what are you talking about? Why
1 part Big Mac?
1 part Big Mac Indian.
All Americans are 1 part.
That's
Big
right.
Mac.
Big Mac Americans.
It makes me scared to do or not scared. It makes me excited to do a 25 and you.
You have 25 chromosomes.
I forgot that's what that was representing.
I knew there was something up with you.
Fuck.
From the moment I laid eyes.
I outed myself.
Yeah.
No, so we were so that was my nickname. I was known as Freddy Five Rocks.
But who called you that? The teacher called you that?
All the teachers, all the people who worked at the preschool.
That's a little cruel.
It was a little cruel. I didn't really know what it meant because
you didn't know what 5 rocks meant.
I don't know. I honestly have no memory of this. This is something I've been told.
Okay, so you didn't remember eating the rocks?
No, I don't remember being found with the rocks. I don't remember eating the rocks. I don't remember if I had swallowed any rocks. So I could have 5 fava-shaped rocks
beans
in my belly right now.
Do you have any earlier memories than that?
I remember. No.
Really?
And that's not even a memory because I don't remember it.
So so that was a shenanigan.
So that I was laying the foreground.
Okay.
The shenanigans. So that's my reputation. I'm my Freddy Five Rocks. I'm the kid who fucks around and eats rocks all day.
Fuck around and find out. Find out if I eat rocks.
The fuck around and eat rocks scale.
Yeah.
I was exponential.
No, see, eating the rocks is the easy part, but spitting them back up on command to use as a projectile later.
Like boba beads.
I feel like there's a guy. Are you a Street Fighter player?
I was more of a Mortal Kombat guy, but I was never very good.
Is there a guy who spits rocks in Mortal Kombat?
I think no.
Mortal Kombat.
No, I don't think so.
It's a guy who like dances around with swords. Oh, I'm thinking Street Fighter.
You're talking about Vega?
I was talking about. I was talking about Yoshimaru. He was like.
Yoshimitsu. And that's in Tekken.
Oh, that's a completely different game.
Yeah.
They're all the same game. Let's be real here.
Fighting games.
Also a fighting game.
True that.
Yeah, so I decided to enact a secret mission. So I was in the preschool, and I always wondered what was outside the door.
Because you've never been there before. You'd never left the walls of the preschool.
Location permanence wasn't one of my strong suits. So, like, what would happen if I just wanted to leave? So I did something bad, something crazy, something wacky to get into the office, like I normally do. Like it was weird because I'm not really a troublemaker, but I would do weird things to get sent to the office.
This speaks to a different. What's the word?
Shenanigans.
No, not that.
That is the word of the week.
It speaks differently
of my demeanor. Yes.
Yeah.
So why?
Just as a little kid,
you wanted to sneak out, so you did something bad.
I don't.
Are we supposed to guess what it was?
No.
You don't even know.
No, I don't. I did something to get sent to the office because I like hung out in the office like 2 hours every day.
Oh, I thought you were sneaking into the office.
What did Hank do? He crapped his pants covertly. Is that what you tried to do? Less covertly.
In 9th grade.
Yeah, on purpose, not on purpose.
They'll never see it coming.
So I'm in the office, and I'm best friends with the secretary, right? Like Mrs. Janice. Oh, me and her are tight. We're homies.
That's
Shoot the shit
disgusting.
all day.
Age gap.
So you do have memories.
Yeah, I have memories of that place, but this
Okay.
is like a year or two, into preschool.
All right.
So I'm in there, and she kind of gets back to work. She's got work to do at preschool. Busy secretary, busy clerk. So there are, what are they called? Terminals, dividers, cubicles. But they're like half cubicles. So a little toddler could hide behind one, and nobody would notice anything. So I get behind the first one, and I have to do like a secret ninja roll to get across the gap in between the cubicles. And I make it. I'm assuming it was something like the Wolf on Wall Street scene where he's driving perfectly fine in his mind.
Yeah.
But then, in actuality, I crashed into like 3 different things, knocked over a potted plant.
Isn't that how you normally drive? At least according to your insurance company.
No. I fought off a couple stray accusations. With my metal pan.
You're doing the Matrix.
So I make it across the divide, and I make it to the door, and I kind of stand there for a second. Man, that was fucking easy.
Yeah.
What was this shit? And I walk out the door.
Was Jim Morrison there?
It's just the outside of the preschool.
Try to run, try to hide.
That's it. And I turn around, walk back inside, and I say, "Hey, Miss Janice," and I walk back into the main room, and the alarm goes off, and everybody says, a kid just walked through the door by himself. Where the fuck did he? Oh, it's Freddy Five Rocks. So I escaped from preschool without anybody realizing it, made it back inside without setting the alarm off, and then all hell broke loose.
So that's kind of a shenanigan.
It's definitely a shenanigan.
But that's like a personal shenanigan. It doesn't really involve anyone else. It doesn't really
I
bring anyone else into the
cause
fold.
trouble and probably panic for the good people of that school, Fred.
I could have gotten all of those people fired if I had ran.
No, you couldn't. They need the employees.
But if I had just instead of being like, "Oh, this is kind of boring," I'm just gonna go back inside. If I had just been like, "Oh, what's that down the street?" and just ran and walked away, I would have missing for hours and hours, but like, yeah, they would lose their job 100%.
Chasing a balloon in the wind
into the sewer.
I was gonna say, what does he say? Fine like this.
I'm like this.
Yeah, that's what
This is better down here.
That's what the clown says. Yeah.
Hey, it's better. Hey, Georgie, it's better down here. Georgie, come down here. It's nice and better.
And then I say, no, I'm fine like this up here.
Fine like. Yeah, Rorschach meets Pennywise the clown.
Sounds like a great crossover.
Yeah, they'll do it when DC finally runs out of steam and they have to start doing crossovers with like everything. You know, they made like a Flintstones like hardcore comic.
No,
It's like Fred and Barney are war veterans.
oh, dude.
Like the dinosaur wars.
Yeah, they're like. There's a scene where Barney's like, Fred, I just can't get the pictures out of my head. And Fred goes, Barney, we participated in a genocide. And that was a DC comic where they got all serious on Flintstones. It's like, why you get the Flintstones license and you don't make good comics?
Was it like during World War II?
No, it's like set like in Bedrock.
World War II?
But like Bedrock's not 1940s.
What? Yeah, what genocide did they do? What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some sort of lore in that comic, but I just thought it was so strange. They did the same thing with Scooby-Doo. They made like a gory, realistic Scooby-Doo
Oh man!
in the DC
where
comics.
Scooby was an eldritch horror.
No.
Oh,
You keep bringing that up like it's a thing. I don't think that was ever a thing.
Maybe not officially, but lots of fan fictions.
Well, that's like a Ultra Instinct Shaggy. He's also not like canon.
Scrappy-Doo turns into an eldritch horror in the live-action Scooby-Doo.
Does
He do.
That's right?
Yeah,
There's
he do.
There's a precedence for
People
the
don't think
Jews.
he'd be like it is, but he do.
He's Scrappy-Doo.
Scrappy Dappy Doo.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his catchphrase?
Puppy power.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my fucking god! Never mind. Don't say it again.
Yeah, no more.
Here's the thing about Scrappy, and I will push the alarm button after this. Scrappy's not even the worst point of Scooby-Doo. Like when you get into kind of the early 80s when Shaggy has a red shirt and they start making like mini movies, like 45-minute long extended episodes. You got like Shaggy meets the Boo Brothers, like Shaggy and Scooby at Ghoul School, like all those weird ones.
No, we
like
don't need those.
Vampire Island.
this is before. So Zombie Island is like
Zombie
kind of when
Island.
the series comes back to life for the first time, and then they make the live action like almost right after that. But there's like a period where like the whole Scooby-Doo gang like doesn't exist anymore, and it's like Shaggy in a red shirt, Scooby, Scrappy, and then like some kid that like I don't even know the kid's name.
Like Shaggy's brother or something. Like,
No, it's like just some kid that's hanging out with Shaggy, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Like, what did you do with Daphne? What did you do with Velma? Where's Fred? Which is a question that I
Fred's right
ask
here.
when we're not recording. I say, "Where's Fred?" All right, now I'll play the alarm.
and I'll say I'm right here.
Yeah. Did you have an actual shenanigan, like a more shenanigan-ish shenanigan?
Well, yeah, kind of.
All right. Well, I think now's the time.
Okay, so
Oh, but really shouldn't. We don't want to.
all right, moving on. No, so there's this bar, not a bar, a strip club. No, hold on. It's in Schenectady, New York.
It's an adult entertainment eatery.
Yeah, sorry, it's a gentleman's club.
Ah.
Only a real gentleman can hang out there.
So this is Shenanigans. It is called Shenanigans.
Yeah, bar is named Shenanigans. You can't get away from those.
It's facing some serious heat from the FBI. Now this is in 2024. This was a couple of years ago. Luigi Canessa was arrested after the FBI led an investigation into a wide array of crimes.
Such as?
Well, there was human trafficking.
Oh.
That was just
That could happen to anybody.
That was just alleged, though. That was like, they were kind of looking into that. What he was actually arrested for was drug trafficking, wire fraud, and specifically meth selling. There was undercover cop that entered his home while under physical surveillance and wearing a concealed recording device. Canessa retrieved something from his residence that was later determined to be more than 5 grams of actual methamphetamine.
The wire fraud thing is so funny because if you commit a crime, you've essentially committed wire fraud also.
Yeah.
It's like comorbid with every crime you can commit federally. It's like, did you send a guy an email saying, let's commit crimes? It's like, now you've committed wire fraud.
Yeah, wire fraud is just like discussing your crimes over some sort of communication.
It's like using the post office or using email or using your phone or like, or it's like telling someone you're going to send that money through the phone or using a money order.
What if it's verbal? Is that still wire fraud or has to
No,
be
I
through
don't
a
think
medium?
so. I think it has to be through like a medium.
Okay.
In order to be wire fraud.
Does that have to do with because?
Well, no, it just becomes regular fraud.
Oh,
there is regular fraud.
right.
Does it have to do with because it's being the medium is then now liable for it?
Well, I think
or like that's what prevents them from being liable for it. Is it's wire fraud?
I think what created wire fraud, and I'm probably completely wrong about this. This is totally a wild guess.
Wahoo!
But I think like the advent of email basically made it too easy to coordinate crimes. So the government needed a new charge to levy against people, and wire fraud was just what they went with.
That's what stuck.
But it's funny because if you look at any federal case, it's like, and also wire fraud. It's always there.
It's the cherry on top.
Yeah.
The bow, the red bow.
It's the one that they're like, and can we get an extra year?
Is it a year charge?
Oh, I don't know what it actually is, but
you could probably
Just
probably-
tap
I
on an
imagine it's
extra
like
day.
the main charge. They're like, and a little whipped cream on top of that.
Yeah. Just a little bit of ramen in your jail cell.
So this guy owns a bar called Shenanigans and did a bunch of crimes.
Yep. And
For what?
And for what is the real question? He was into MDMA, marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamines.
Oh, that's why.
So that was in 2024. Now, in 2025,
The sequel.
or not even in October of that year, so like 4 months later, after he was arrested, one of the dancers comes out and says
Dancer?
Prancer, Vixen. Let me go to the website that
You're
doesn't.
dodging all these hardly knower.
Yeah, what's with you?
Yeah.
I'm a professional now.
You're supposed to fall for it.
Norton's the guest. You're supposed to
Yeah.
fall for all his shit.
No, I would never. I've never fallen for that before in my life. So in October, a couple months later, one of the dancers sues the Shenanigans Club because she claims that she was drugged and sexually assaulted.
Whoa.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. He would like chain her in the basement and beat her to force her to sell cocaine to the men that would come to the place.
Wow.
Wild, man. Like Luigi, what the fuck, man?
You know how in the Dastardly episode we talked about like Bastardly versus Dastardly?
Yep.
Like, which was the worst one? Was it Dastardly? That was worse. Bastardly was like just being bad.
No, I think Dastardly was okay. Bastardly was a step ahead of Dastardly.
No, I think it was
gonna be
Dastardly.
Dastardly sounds terrible.
Yeah, because this is not a shenanigan. Like
Yeah, that's
this is
Dastardly.
like Shenaniheathenly.
these are just crimes.
Yeah.
There's a point where like you can like pass it off as like, oh, it's just a little jape. Like it's LBJ driving his car into the water. And you're like, oh, it's just he's just trying to get a rise out of
Now,
everyone.
if somebody got like hurt during that would be bastardly, I think. And if somebody, if it was he did that to really intentionally fuck with somebody, then it would be probably dastardly.
I think we got him flipped again.
Bast versus Dast, man. It's a never-ending argument debate.
The Dast Bast distinction.
Yes. We won't get into it again. Just go watch the Dast Bast distinction.
Yeah, we don't even remember. So
It's hard to keep straight. He was arrested, and then 3 months after she puts all these accusations, the dancer was forced to move into his home as he
Why?
continued to assign her customers after business hours.
She was forced to live in his house.
It resulted in a pregnancy that later ended as a miscarriage.
Oh my god! After he was released from prison.
These are
No.
not shenanigans.
This was like before he was arrested for the methamphetamine stuff.
You know, selling
after he was released from prison,
just
he then
continue.
just like doubled down, tripled
going
down.
back.
I'm just gonna be scum of the earth real quick. No big deal.
selling meth. You know, you could get up some crazy wacky shit on meth. You could probably do some shenanigans, but these are not shenanigans.
No,
It's debauchery.
The only shenanigan in here is his bar.
Yeah.
That's called shenanigans.
Shenanigan no. Ooh.
Hey-o.
Where's the button that makes you do the
That's pretty
It's
good.
a shenanigan in name only.
Where's the button that makes you go? That's how the soundboard works.
Where's the button's
You push
fault.
the button and then someone says what the.
Yeah.
Ask for it, the button shall provide. So there was, lastly, just to wrap this up, there was an Albany Reddit page that was talking, all the locals were talking about this. And some guy was wondering if they were hiring for cooks. Now he's wondering which kind of cook they're after.
Meth.
A strip club selling drugs. What is this world coming to?
Yeah.
Unthinkable.
I mean, this guy was going beyond just selling drugs.
Yeah, just a little bit beyond.
Forcing a dancer to live in his house and then impregnating her? Question mark?
No, MBD. He's done worse.
He's done worse.
Probably. I mean, if he's willing to do
Does
that.
he have a bigger history than this?
Well, we don't know because he's in jail.
Well, let's hope he stays there for a little while.
I just want to read this one story of a guy who went to the bar and had another horrible experience 1 year ago, which was a year after he was arrested. So, like, he's just gone and the bar is still a shithole. They actually drugged me in the back, and I woke up 3 hours later with my bank account drained. Had my bank do an investigation and got my money back. They even tried getting money off of my HSA card, whatever that is.
Oh, that's like a debit card they give you if you have a health savings account to your company.
Didn't help that I was found 80 feet off the road in someone's backyard and feeling completely insane. I don't even remember anything after sitting on the couch in the back. I just remember trying to push my car out of the mud in some random backyard at 7 a.m., 3 hours after a club closed. Cops showed up and the fun began. Got admitted to psych ward and I'm still fighting my DWI. This happened last May. Things are beginning to make more sense to me. I thought I had been drugged, but then I thought how outlandish it would be for a club to drug people in the back and run their card. Which is not outlandish. That happens many places.
I think this guy drank too much.
Yeah, probably. He's in a psych ward. Like,
not to victim blame the guy, but like it sounds like you drove your car after the bar closed.
Yeah.
And then you woke up like thinking, "Oh my god, what did I do?" And then
I thought this was still the same woman that was impregnated.
This is like a guy that went to the bar a year after.
Is this is a comment on the newspaper article?
This is a comment on the Reddit page where somebody was talking about the newspaper article.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to pin it on that guy because it would be convenient.
Yeah. He said, obviously, it's not that far out of the realm of possibility with this investigation shedding light on what a scumbag Luigi is.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's my verdict on Luigi.
Wow.
Anybody else?
No, I'm just kidding. That sound effect is from Minecraft.
It's funny because we know another Luigi that was also up to some shenanigans in culture wars.
In culture. Yeah, there was another Luigi in culture.
We'll leave it up to you to decide which one we're talking about.
Nort, did you said you had a little shenanigan for us?
Oh, I suppose I do. It's a classic case of am I the asshole?
We love Am I the Asshole?
I guess we do.
And we love you before we...
Yeah, before we start, we hear you and we feel you.
All right.
And we touch you.
It is a classic father-son beef case. Whoa. Oh, he's really going for it.
Fred's trying to caress the chin.
But you guys know I love spicy food.
Mm-hmm. I saw tonight that you really did enjoy that spicy food.
I'm a huge fiend for it. So I have like a pepper garden and everything I grow most years unless I get lazy and forget to plant things and maybe forget to water them and watch them die. But there's like habaneros and everything in there, and it's awesome. And occasionally just take a little rip off the habanero, and it's you know.
I've never heard that described as taking a rip.
Taking a little rip off the habanero.
But yeah, big fiend for that. So on April Fool's, got into a bit of a indirect beef with the father, and he just kind of slandered someone. And he's the type of person where if you get into a fight with him, essentially 99% of the time, even if he has done something horribly wrong, it's a fruitless battle. And I'm like, I'm not going to throw myself into this battle and ruin my day.
Nor am I die on the hill with him.
Yeah, I'm not die on the hill with him. And I'm not going to accost him or, stoop to his level, be a violent person.
Just get off the hill.
I was like, I'm going to get off the hill, but it's also April Fool's. And that day I was challenged to a spicy wing eating challenge.
A lot of hot ones.
Yeah, Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Not at Hot Ones. At Dave's Hot Chicken. And they have a Carolina Reaper wing where to get these, you have to sign a waiver to get it. So it's definitely spicy. And
It's like
as
the
I'm
hot chip.
as I'm ordering this, I'm like, yeah, I'll have the Reaper chicken, please. And the lady looks at me like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah, can I get like both of them that? And she's like, all right.
Like, are you sure about
Yeah.
that?
Does she have to put on like eye protection when she
She brought it
pulls up the sauce?
No, but probably not the type of thing you would want to take a pee after eating. You know, I did once make a salsa out of the habaneros from the garden, and I neglected to wash my hands after that process, and went to the bathroom. Not a good time. Didn't do that this time.
They call it the Screaming Sicilian.
They called that the witch's kiss. Maybe, I don't know.
Keep your fingers out of the toolbox.
But yeah, I take a bite of that chicken and it's a spicy boy. It was creeping right up on you. Really rustled the jowls.
How did the old man take it?
Whoa. He wasn't there with me. This is me and my buddy who challenged me. Old man does not do spice well.
He wouldn't have lasted long.
No, he wouldn't last long.
Where this is going.
I got about like 9/10 of the way through this chicken sandwich before I was like, I've been beaten. I've been bested by this chicken, and normally this is not happening. I was bested by it. I admitted defeat.
9/10.
Yeah,
No way.
I couldn't finish it.
You coward.
Yeah, and then the next 2 hours, it's like bending over, like I could feel that stuff like starting to creep back up into my mouth. And like,
Oh, gosh.
so you're getting second taste, like
A little bit of gurgle. Yeah.
good times. My father was also obese, so I was like, I'm gonna bring home another chicken. So I got another chicken, and I was like, hey, I've got some chicken in here, and then just kind of left the room.
Did you like tell him he could have some, or like? No. Oh, you're just like, I got another sandwich.
He was gonna help himself.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, I've got some chicken in here. But like he was gonna eat it, and then that's exactly what happened. And then like you're frantic stumbling suddenly down in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, it's begun.
Frantic stumbling.
And I walk down there. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And he's like, took a bite of this chicken. It's really hot. And so he's like, fuck. It's like, go. I don't know. He's really going into it.
He's starting to melt.
He's starting to melt, and he's like digging through the fridge frantically. He's like, "Where's the milk?" And he gets out the almond milk. I'm like, "That's almond milk. That's not going to work." And like, there's regular milk. There's digging bored and getting milk. God damn it! Not working. Chugging yogurts, and then not like horribly angry, but I was like, "Yeah, you deserved this very much so." And I don't know. He was obviously visibly in some panic mode, a good way to describe it, but
the euphoria you feel after eating spicy food, like the nerves and the release.
I'm sure he felt great.
No, he said
having a great time.
You guys know what psyllium is? Same stuff in Metamucil.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he said he then had like 4 servings of that immediately afterwards for whatever reason, and then just for the next day he was just like shit everywhere.
Oh god,
gross.
Yeah, so
everywhere.
Yeah, so am I the asshole?
Nah.
I think on April Fool's Day, which is the 4th of July for jokers,
right?
I think you can get away with it.
Okay,
yeah. But I think any other time you might
something that you have to sign a waiver for.
Yeah, your dad didn't sign the waiver.
Yeah, but he ate it of his own volition. I didn't put that chicken in his mouth.
That's true. He didn't order that.
Yeah, but who's he going to sue hilariously?
Himself.
You should go to every Dave's Hot Chicken and order that, and then hope they don't give you the waiver.
Oh yeah,
and then eat it, and then call the cops and say I ate something too spicy. And they'll say you were supposed to call EMS, and you say no, I need a cop.
Oh yeah,
I'm pressing charges.
It's like when they forget to read you your Miranda rights.
Yeah, and he says, so I'm free to go, and he's no.
That's all I got for you guys.
That
was my shenanigans.
That's a shenanigan.
It's definitely shenanigans. Yeah.
I've
April
got a
Fools,
little
that wasn't
something.
Shenanigans.
Wow.
Sorry.
I got a little something, but I don't want to go into it just yet because it's pretty short.
Okay.
I don't really have anything else to cover. I should have thought this through. You know what? I'll just go right into it.
And we can cover afterwards.
Yeah, we'll fill in the blanks. Sorry, My phone is full of text messages from people who aren't here.
Scumbags.
No, Hank's not texting me. I hope he's having a good time in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Do they put the lei on you when you go to Hawaii?
I think that's Mardi Gras.
No, those are beads.
I'm kidding.
April Fools.
Yeah, wow.
It's like what we were talking about earlier. Stupid on purpose versus stupid by accident.
I should have rolled with it.
You do that a lot. You do that a lot.
I do.
You do.
Everywhere.
I think a lot of the times is me trying to fish for a hardly knower.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I always got to be wary around you.
Me and my old roommates completely ruined that because we were at one point walking into rooms and going and then someone would go because it didn't even matter anymore. It was so deranged.
That's the hyper shortened version. You could just go her hardly know her, hardly know her, hardly.
Yeah, it's like your thing was like I was in a room with myself with the squirrels. The squirrels would make me crazy.
Yeah,
or whatever it was.
In a rubber room of rats.
I feel like I can imagine you in one corner of the room doing that, me in the other corner, just like, know her? I hardly know her. Continuously.
So this is an article from the Arkansas Times, and it's in the subcategory Eat Arkansas. And the article is titled, My Diet Coke Office Shenanigans Need to Stop. I Know That Now.
Oh, man.
And it's by Arkansas Times staff. Now, interesting. Every article on this website has an author, except for this article.
It's the only one.
This is the only one that's called by Arkansas Times staff. So I think whoever wrote this eventually pissed off someone and got fired and had their name taken off of this article, which is insane to me.
Their shenanigans got them fired.
And the other thing, too, is this is the most pedestrian, boring, dog shit bullshit that you've ever heard. So
thank you for prefacing
the idea of simply writing this article is insane to me, to even call these shenanigans. But I'll read it anyway. The article opens with this shot, which is a picture of a freezer where a Diet Coke exploded.
Lovely.
Delicious. Probably scrape that off, get a nice snow cone.
And I don't know about you guys. I know you saw me drink a Diet Coke earlier. I don't know what your relationship with Diet Coke is.
I drink Diet Pepsi sometimes when I make soda streams of it.
To me, Diet Coke is kind of like, sorry, what were you going to say?
I only drink soda when other people are with me and I'm in a taco and I have to drink soda.
We should censor the name.
Just replace the Taco Bell.
From X taco location.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't we have the Taco Bell sound on the soundboard?
The dong.
I think we've talked about that before. We just never followed through on it.
I feel like we haven't followed through with like 3 soundboard ideas.
There's a couple of them. We gotta get on there.
To me, Diet Coke is like, it's not my favorite Coke, but sometimes you just want a Diet Coke.
I can't, I'm sorry, I can't relate. That's a bad take.
You like Diet Pepsi, though. Sometimes you just want a Diet Pepsi.
No. Anytime, this is where we're going to get really soda head here. I'm sorry to, tangent.
That's fine. I know you're a real soda head.
Anytime you are drinking diet anything, I would much rather 3,000% just be drinking a regular fucking soda.
I can feel the sugar on my teeth. Why
do you sometimes have a Diet Pepsi?
Because I want to try and be healthy.
Oh no! You are completely. That is so craven.
It's
that
my,
is
with
so
my soda stream.
Bizarre.
Because the point of having a soda stream is number one to like kind of save money. Number two is that
it's marketing bullshit.
If I want to drink soda, I can just drink like a diet soda and like not go buy like a 12 pack of
diet soda
of Mountain Dew.
It's just diet soda is not healthy.
No, I agree. It's healthier than regular soda.
It just has less sugar.
It's just shittier than regular soda as well.
Yeah.
Like 3 times worse, I would say.
Sucralose is great for your liver.
Yeah. My argument for Diet Coke is just sometimes just the taste of Diet Coke, it tastes different than Coke. Sometimes it's just you need that Diet Coke flavor. You're running at 100 miles an hour. I need a Diet Coke. I'm chilling out. I'm relaxing by the pool. I need a regular Coke.
I can agree with that. I can agree. I can acquiesce.
Yeah,
I can.
Like you're at Burger King and you get 2 hamburgers. That's Diet Coke mode. Not because of the sugar, just because of the you're already treating your body like shit. You might as well drink Diet Coke.
All right, hear me out. So rather than having a soda, I'd rather have a third hamburger. That's my kind of.
And a tremendous thirst.
Well, and then just have a water.
Yeah, you gotta wash it down.
But then you gotta order the water at the fast food restaurant, which leads to the panopticon.
Well, no, you still order the soda. You just had to go over to the fountain and you hit the water. You know what I'm saying?
Or you say, I just want water, and then they go, okay, and they stink eye you all the way over.
I don't
the
think
soda.
they do that.
They do at Chipotle. After that guy
Don't go to
published his
Chipotle,
Chipotle
damn it.
hacks. Go eat your slop, drink your Diet Coke. That's my advice. But anyway.
Fucking diet soda. Get out of here.
Yeah, you should drink 3 Monster full fat.
Full fat
Monsters. New branding idea.
Honestly, if they made a full fat Monster.
I mean, if they made a reduced fat Monster, I drink reduced fat milk all the time. You know?
All right, I'm going to read the article.
Sorry.
A colleague suggested that it's probably time I give up Diet Coke, and she's absolutely correct, but not because of all the supposed health risks associated with all things diet soda. It's because I can't drink it with grace anymore, and it's sullying my already bumbling office presence.
What?
Back in October, I tried to be helpful by loading a new case into the fridge. I thought that maybe someone would walk by and think, oh, look at that teamwork from Rick. What a go-getter. So I think I said this was a woman earlier, and no, it's Rick.
Oh.
Rick.
I was wrong to assume the corrugated cardboard tray was sturdy enough to handle 288 ounces of tasty diet beverage on the short trip from the top of the fridge to the interior. Of course, the cardboard collapsed, sending a fountain of Diet Cokes crashing into the ground, with me falling on top of them to catch as many as I could. None. If Arkansas Times publisher Alan Leverett decided to go for a Diet Coke mere minutes after I cleaned up the mess, odds are it exploded in his face. And then there's a picture of the Diet Coke disaster.
Oh my.
Oh, man.
And these are also Diet Coke tall boys.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Those exist?
Actually, no. You know what? It's the camera warping the
I think it's
cans at the edge.
That would be kind of funny if those. That would be kind of funny if those actually existed.
Yeah.
Wait, they do. I'm
They
going
do
crazy.
sell the Diet
They do-
Coke tall boys.
They do exist. I'm going crazy.
They do
times
exist. Like the M&M's commercial.
two. Yeah.
No.
The green M&M does exist.
Yeah, Santa says the M&M's exist in that commercial.
Okay, I'm having
You haven't
A
seen the
brain fart.
M&M's They Meet Santa?
I don't want to see it.
And the purple M&M.
Yeah, I was just loading it up on my phone.
There's a purple one? There's no purple
Wait, no,
M&M.
which one's
There is a
sexy?
purple M&M.
There was no fucking purple M&M.
Yes, there is.
Not in the bags.
In our hearts.
In the lore.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're messing me right now.
No. In M&M's lore, there actually is a purple one. There's also an orange one, but I think they haven't brought that one out in a while. That was the pretzel one.
I was gonna say the peanut butter one.
Peanut butter.
Peanut.
Wow.
You're from New England, aren't you?
No.
How can you tell?
Nah, I ain't from New
you say
England.
shit like peanut.
I ain't from New England.
That was months ago, but my soda woes will not end. On Monday, I grabbed a Diet Coke and put it on my desk, but I clicked an ad for the Outer Banks. Big mistake. I put it on my desk, but forgot to drink it. Tuesday afternoon, I decided to pop it into the freezer to give it a quick chill. As I was setting it down inside the icebox, I thought to myself, this might be a huge mistake. It wasn't until last night when I cracked open a Lost 40 Tiger's Blood snow cone hard seltzer that I had realized what I'd done. And I do not understand the product placement in this ad. Like, to call out a hard seltzer with its like full ass Christian name doesn't make any sense to me.
All right, there's no like banner ads for this.
There's no ads for it.
across
There's no hyperlink to it. Like, it's not like an Amazon affiliate. It's nothing. It's like, why even bring it up?
Is there a partnership with this like news firm and that seltzer?
I think it's
so
supposed to
weird.
make the author look a little relatable. Like, oh, I'm just like you. I enjoy a Lost 40 Tiger's Blood snow cone hard seltzer from time to time.
Ridiculous.
Like everybody else.
I'm just like you. I put my pants on one leg at a time and I drink Lost 40 Tiger's Blood snow cone hard seltzer. Is that so wrong?
140 at a time.
I remained hopeful the Diet Coke would survive the night, but no. I got to the office to discover the Diet Coke I'd now forgotten about twice exploded and infiltrated all of the ice trays. Several frozen dinner boxes were glazed with semi-sweet foam.
Oh boy.
I didn't want to spend the first part of my morning cleaning out the freezer, but it's possible once again that some of my coworkers just thought I was being a good team player. Wow, Wrinkly's back at it again, going above and beyond. I imagined them thinking, it wasn't until moments later when a coworker told me that my Diet Coke shenanigans were starting to pile up. that I realized I have a problem. I'm too awkward to keep drinking 0-calorie diet soda. Back to bubbly water for me.
What does that even mean? Too awkward to drink soda?
Yep. And then, so going further down this, like, I think I might start reading like local bumpkin newspapers from down south, because here are some related articles, and I'm going to read one of them. Diet Coke, candy, and cigarettes fuel peak performance for Arkansas golfer John Daly.
Nice.
The Mike and Ike open line, and the best things we ate this week.
They are really scratching the bottom of the spittoon pit.
But I kind of love it. I kind of love that there's a local paper out there struggling to find stories. It's always a slow news day.
Yeah.
So they're just like, I'm going to write an article about letting a Diet Coke explode in the freezer. Because to me, that's a shenanigan.
It's very grounded.
And then get fired because of it.
So I'm gonna read the Mike and Ike open line, which is super strange. It's super short. It asks me to subscribe to read it. The last one was a free article. This one wants me to pay $1.
You want to read about
this is the hook article. This is the one they really wanted to get you in there for.
But here's the thing. I went to one of those websites that goes over the paywall to read what was the rest of it.
You dirty dog.
And there's literally one additional line beyond what I'm about to read to you. So it's a picture of Mike and Ike's on a keyboard.
Wow.
And it was written by Rhett Brinkley, which I don't know if you remember the name of the guy on the last article, but his last name was Wrinkly.
Suspicious.
I thought that was an adjective, like they were calling him wrinkly.
No.
Like he has a bunch of wrinkles.
No. So
Okay.
I think Rhett Brinkley is like a stage name for that same guy. I think this is the same guy we're talking about.
Well, because his first name was Rick, right?
Yeah, he was Rick Wrinkly.
Wrinkly.
This article is by Rhett Brinkley.
Okay. We're seeing a pattern here.
Speak about spoonerisms.
Yep. So it's a picture of Mike and Ike's on a keyboard. The photo credit is Mary Hennigan. And the article says, "Thanks to Mary Hennigan for bringing us original fruits for lunch today. Have you ever had Mike and Ike with a Diet Coke? Incredible." And then the line that is hidden behind the paywall is, "What is happening?"
Right.
So I think there's a gas leak over at the Arkansas Times.
That's wild. That was published.
This guy is a published journalist.
That is an official article published on their news journal.
It's going to be in a microfiche in some library.
Oh my god! Yeah, somebody's gonna look back through the ages in the library, like trying to solve a crime.
Yeah, the cat ate his food, and now he is marching around the apartment looking for someone to pet him.
Begging for pets.
Because you know how it is when you eat food. You just really want someone to pet you.
Oh yeah, that was so like other people, sweet treats. Normal people, pets.
Normal people. So what do you think? I don't think that's really a shenanigan.
I think I think this shenanigan. Oh, was that your foot? I'm sorry. No, that's just the table.
No,
I'm
You're playing footsie with the table?
ghost footsies over here. I think the real shenanigans here is a lost journalist constructing a lore of Diet Coke. Like what's the like occultism? Like there's just like this weird like what's that movie? It was like summertime or whatever, where it was like
500 Days of Summer.
No, that's a rom-com. Summer.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it is either.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
No, that's a Jim Carrey movie.
That's a good movie. It's
Somebody
like
The one about like
me.
a rite or like
it's like this weird cult like performing rituals.
and it's in Europe.
In like the countryside. So it's like
This is recent, right? It's pretty recent, right?
Yeah, a couple years ago, yeah. So it's like this guy is just forming this strange cryptid lore about Mike and Ike's and Diet Cokes and people are we're falling into the trap. This is Hank isn't here to say it. This is a cognito hazard. We're all infected.
We should just make that a topic because he keeps saying it.
Cognito hazard.
What is that?
I don't know what it is. And every time he says it,
tell you
he
what it
can't really explain it. It's basically just like something you think about that's bad.
What?
So I don't know if we've talked about this on this episode before. I don't know if we've talked about this on this podcast before. It's called SCP. Have you guys heard of that? Ian's heard of it because I've talked about it before. So it's a so-called fictional governmental organization.
So-called fictional.
Whoa. It stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. It's like this organization that traps and kills and contains all things mystical and occult and protects humans from the other side of like midnight, the mystical, magical part of the world. And cognito hazards are a part of that universe where, here's this like paper that if you read it and you find out what's on the paper, you will never stop reading, and the paper will always have something for you to read, and you'll just read the paper forever until you die.
How did that work?
It's magic.
Yeah.
It's a cognito hazard. It's
So-called fictional.
And there are actually there are real I shouldn't say real. There are there are
You're throwing around reality like it doesn't matter.
There are no, this is real. This is the basilisk. Rocco's basilisk. That's not what it's called. Where the second you think of it, it knows you exist. So like you die or like it's somebody who knows what I'm talking about and
like Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, it's something that if you think about it, it will infect you and will either infect other people or like you will never not stop thinking about it. You'll think about it forever, and the only thing you think about it until you die, or like some sort of horrible negative effect.
You're trying to scare me.
Yeah, that's
not working. You can't scare me with ideas.
Is it not similar to a Schrodinger's cat?
It's different in that Schrodinger's cat is a theory, and you can stop thinking about Schrodinger's cat.
I can't.
Well,
the poor cat.
Let me just so I can provide some closure here. Let me look up the fucking basilisk thing.
So we're talking about Harry Potter here, right?
Yeah.
Writing a sympathy card for someone who has a Schrodinger's cat. You'd be like, I'm sorry for what might have happened to your cat.
Or
he may have lived a good life.
Is that like getting cards at CVS in advance for events that may or may not happen for the people so that you don't have to go out and buy those cards?
Yeah.
My friend sent a pre-recorded happy birthday message to all like 20 of us.
Oh, man.
And was like, here's your happy birthday messages for the year so I don't get accused of not wishing you a happy birthday.
You can schedule messages now. I don't know why you just didn't schedule one for each person.
That's lame, though. It's not authentic.
Well, they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know it was scheduled.
Yeah, you'd have to schedule it at like 7:34.32.
Yeah.
So it's not like
random time.
You know what you have to do as well is you also have to mention a current event that's happening around the time of their birthday. So you kind of have to like take your crystal ball out and be like, I was busy at the mall. You know how malls are having a huge comeback right now.
Anyway, one mall, dude, it's crazy. It's going wild.
Yeah.
All right, I did. So I was right. It was Rocco's basilisk. I pulled that shit out of my ass.
I bet you pulled Rocco's basilisk out of your ass.
In 5 rocks.
I could fit a raccoon up there. Okay. Rocco's basilisk is a thought experiment which states that there could be an artificial superintelligence in the future that, while otherwise benevolent, would punish anyone who knew of its potential existence but did not directly contribute to its advancement or development in order to incentivize that advancement. That was.
I was following you for the first half of it, and one more time. What does that mean?
So,
what does that mean to you?
So it's a potential like AI super robot, right?
Sure.
If you know about it and you don't contribute to making it smarter or better or like things that would be positive for the AI
actively, or if you're like
actively, if you don't actively try to like advance this AI.
What if you're trying but you're really stupid and you can't help it?
Then you'll be fine. But if you know about it and you don't actively try to advance its position in the world, whatever, it will punish you. But
death?
if Probably, or some kind of negative consequence. But if you don't know about it, then it's just like happy-go-lucky.
Okay.
It'll just treat
So
you
ignorance is bliss. Be stupid as much as you can on purpose for real.
Yeah. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah. The more you know, the more you know what you don't know.
There's a lot to learn about not knowing things.
Yeah. Play the.
Oh yeah, that's a great use for that clip.
I forgot more than you know.
Because does that mean he's smart? Because he's forgotten more than you know. So like the things that are unimportant to him eclipse your total knowledge.
Yeah,
is that what he's saying?
I think that's the sentiment. Yeah,
I've chosen not to retain. Yeah,
yeah. I've chosen to stop thinking about everything that you think about. Does that mean you're smart?
Yeah, no, it's more when you put it like that. It's more a direct insult. Yeah,
yeah. I think it's one of those kind of like, was it one finger points and then three fingers point back? I think it's one of those. And if you want to point some fingers at us, send us an email at theedgeoftalking@gmail.com.
Maybe you can point that finger right over the subscribe button.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
On the touchscreen on your cellular telephone, press the subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at The Edge of Talking Podcast. And big thank you to Norton for joining us today.
Pleasure to be here as always.
We love
filling
you.
in for Hank.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Now he'll be back next episode.
He's having fun.
He's in Hawaii. He's dancing around with all the hula girls.
He's got an apple stuffed in his mouth.
Yeah, they're roasting him over a spit. So some of you might not know, but Norton wrote the theme song for the show. So we love the theme song. We love listening to it every episode, and we really appreciate him, contributing to the show in that way.
Oh, indeed. When's that paycheck coming?
As soon as I can make a couple of bucks.
Yeah. When the Patreon comes out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Until the next episode. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
.org.
The whole shebang.
Adult entertainment eatery.